Hello, it's Nikki, and today's episode is all around 10 things I would do if I wanted to get paid and booked as a speaker in the next 30 days. I have been a paid speaker for 25 years and I have been paid in so many different ways, from workshops to seminars to conference centers to podcasts to brand collaborations to so many different ways. You can read all about those on my website if you so desire. I have also helped so many people through my program Speak Up, all around monetizing their speaking income. So if you want to join that and find out more about that, do check the description below and you can add the word magic at checkout to save 20%. Okay. I've got 10 things for you. As always, it's not prescriptive. It is very much shared with you in a way that you can take and think, right, how can I make this work for me? What do I need to do? And sometimes that means one of the ideas won't work for you, but sometimes one of the ideas be like, actually, I'm going to do these 4 things from it. So remember, this is entirely for you to consume as you wish and make the moves that you need to. Number 1. The first thing I would do is I would move out of the energy of waiting to be discovered. So many people are doing that. They're hiding, they're playing small, they're assuming they haven't been invited, they're hoping that somebody will pluck them from obscurity, like the biographies we used to read in the 80s and 90s. You know, I was just playing my guitar on the train platform and then suddenly somebody just said, "Hey kid, you can sing," you know. That's how we subconsciously live. Now is not the time to hide. Now is not the time to go, well, people will hopefully find me one day. The internet is too busy. You only have to go on your phone and see how noisy and loud it is out there. So don't wait to be discovered. Move into the energy, the momentum, and the mindset of, right, who needs to find me? Who needs to see my content? Who am I here to help? What needs to happen next? That's the kind of move you need to make. Number 2, lean into your style. Don't overthink this thing of well, what are the trends? And let me just think about the research and what are other people doing? And maybe I should study 100 other people who are successful in my field for the next 30 days. No. Lean into your style. We have seen this so often in the cooking, the food and drink space on the TV. Just when you think, oh, I've seen everything that needs to happen, sometimes somebody cuts through and does something very different. And I think back to Jamie Oliver in the early days of The Naked Chef. Just he did so much that was so different to and unexpected to what people were used to seeing. However, if you strip it back, it was just a bloke probably in his early 20s who was like, I'm just cooking things that I would cook for my girlfriend and then his wife. So he was not trying to be anything else. He literally leaned in to his style and ran with it. And that's what you need to do with yours. Already, I'm looking at the time and deciding this is going to be a 2-parter. So let's just do the 5 points in this one and then come back for part 2. Number 3, you have to be clear on the exact transformations that you provide and start showing them right now. Too many people, when it comes to speaking, they're talking in these kind of vague, floaty things of I just love to help women in business. Great. With what? What do you mean? What do you do? What happens next? Get very specific about that and then begin to show us your process, your work, your way of doing things. For example, if you were an artist and you are somebody that I'm thinking about Sophie T actually, who creates a lot of nature, a lot of flowers. a lot of naked bodies. The way that she is talking about her art transformation and what she can create is by showing us it. She's like, here, and here's another one, and here's what I'm going to do here. And you have that sense of it being familiar, but it's different. Like, where's she going to take it next? This is what you need to do with your speaking as well. Number 4, talk about the results and the process. Give examples of where you've been before. Give examples of how you've helped people. Show people what you're made of, kid. Like, get to the, I sound like a pageant mum, I know it, but get to the front. Show people the process, because actions speak louder than words. Take us behind the scenes. There are so many people out there who are saying, yeah, I can do that. Great. Show me. Where do we go next? What happens when I Google you? Let's see the information. And number 5, I know that this is probably not trending right now because AI is coming. And when our AI has been on the horizon, people think, I've got to get behind it. I've got to use it. And in lots of areas of my business, I'm going the other way. I know. I mean, famous last words, I may change my mind, but for now, I still do not feel like I want to outsource my creativity to anybody. I love that part of my business. I love thinking about ideas. I love creating. It's one of my favorite parts. In terms of productivity and being efficient and collating data and analysis and all of that, that might help later down the line. But when it comes to speaking, it's really important that you define your position. You show your human qualities. You show the storytelling. So I often think about the teachers at school, and the teachers at school had to teach the same syllabus. And yet there would be teachers that would be able to get that information and share it and teach it and enthuse about it and highlight it and deliver it in a different way, where you may come away from, I don't know, say your year 9 maths teacher, and it's like, when I met that one, I never thought about trigonometry in the same way, the way that they, this did not happen by the way, the way that they taught it, the way that I was engaged. Actually, I did have a really excellent teacher for year 11 maths, and he was so logical and straightforward and took all of the angst out of it. And he was brilliant. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But what I want to say is, when people are looking to book you, they want to see your point of difference. They want to see who you are, what you're all about, your style, your flair. They don't want to see the diluted version of you that's like safely popping about, not wanting to ruffle any feathers. I'm not saying to be controversial for the sake of it, but make a stance, make a choice, say what you're all about, and also be willing to receive no. The fact that you are saying, this is who I am, this is what I do. Some people will go, no, thank you. No, thank you. That's not right for us. No, thank you. We don't like that kind of thing. That doesn't work for us. No problem. They will go somewhere else. It's almost the same like in your home. Some people, me, love this Farrow Ball paint. Absolutely love it. It's been up 4 years. Every day I come into this room, it makes me feel great. This is Schoolhouse White, by the way, for any of you kind of painting nerds. I love it. This Habitat cushion, I've had it probably for close to 20 years. Love it. Still love it. Some people go, no thanks. I don't like colour. I like pastels. I like natural fabrics. I hate green. Like, they're going to have all of these things. But what happens is the people who love the green want to have a conversation about the green. Those who don't, they can go and have their conversation somewhere else. And it's all good. It's all fine. But in terms of getting booked, you have to make a stance. Nobody's going to book someone who's like, I'm not really sure what they're all about. They want to have done that homework, that due diligence, and get to that stage where they're ready to say yes. Come back for part 2.